Sono Motors just jumped 15% after unveiling an electric car covered in solar panels.
You've heard about self-driving cars.
Yeah.
This is a self-charging car.
All right, Jack, let's tell a story here. Let's go back to 2015. What was happening over in Germany?
Two teenagers built a car by hand.
By hand.
In a shed.
Okay, full disclosure, I don't totally know what an Allen wrench is. I'm just going to put that out there.
But you love saying chassis.
I do like saying chassis. Don't totally know what that is either, Jack. Anyway, these two teenagers, they built a car by hand. They had to actually crowdsource money in order to build their brand new car.
That company today is known as Sono Motors, and it's based in the same town as BMW is.
But we should point out they don't want to be compared to BMW.
So Sono's Motors didn't make a car. They made something different.
Yeah, they made a solar electric vehicle.
A completely new thing we've never covered on this pod.
This is a company whose mission is to make every vehicle solar.
This company makes a $25,000 real car with four wheels that charges itself with just the sun.
Now, it's called the Sion, which sounds vaguely Greek for sun, and it's a four-door, production-ready electric car with every inch covered in a solar panel.
The hoods, the doors, the roof, the trunk.
All of it.
It's all embedded with 450 barely visible solar panels.
It's like a lizard walking around with scales. This thing is reflecting and absorbing the sun.
Shockingly low price, $25,000.
How would you say it looks, Jack?
Not the best looking car.
Not ugly, but it's okay.
Looks like a whistle.
It does look like a whistle. Now, Yetis, the reason Jack and I wanted to cover this story is because it's the first we've seen of a self-charging car.
Yeah, they should call this the Energizer Bunny.
Now, the range is okay. It's not great. It runs out of battery in about 190 miles.
That's pretty good. But if it's sunny, it will charge itself while you're driving.
And that's the brilliance here, because if you have like a shortish commute to work, you can just park this thing in the sun and it's going to sunbathe like you're in Ibiza.
Which means if you have a shortish commute to work, you may never need to charge the car.
You may never need to plug in that car.
Forever, as long as the sun is still rising, it will be powered by the sun.
And ever. Well, unless you do go on a really long road trip. That's the exception.
If you go on a long road trip over 190 miles, it's not going to charge itself fast enough. It's going to get empty. You're going to have to plug it in.
It uses energy faster than it generates energy from the sun.
And Sonos Motors spacked onto the U.S. stock markets just before markets fell apart about 1 year ago.
And the stock jumped 15% yesterday because the Sun car just got some positive reviews in the United States.
Yeah, and 20,000 people have pre-ordered this thing in Europe.
Yeah.
Although it's not available in the U.S. yet.
For now. So, Jack, what's the takeaway for our buddies who may not know how to use an Allen wrench either over at Sono Motors?
These guys know how to use an Allen wrench.
Yeah, they probably do.
Yeti's the world's most futuristic car is borrowing from the world's oldest car.
Another revolutionary product, besties, the old Ford Model T car built 100 years ago that revolutionized the car industry.
Those two cars employed totally different technology, but the same strategy 100 years apart.
Just like Ford's original Model T, this solar car is priced way lower than anything else.
$25,000 is cheaper than any electric car, much less the solar panels.
And just like the old Model T Ford car, there are absolutely no frills whatsoever in this solar car.
This thing's got an accelerator, a brake pedal, a steering wheel, and that's about it.
Keeping production efficient. And there are literally no options in this solar car.
When you go to the website, the only option is buy or don't buy. There's one thing. You don't customize it.
The solar car CEO said the same thing as Henry Ford.
You can have any color you want as long as it's black.
So the way we see it, the most futuristic car we've ever seen borrows from the oldest car we've ever known.
Thanks for T-boying with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for Pop Biz every day.